Welcome to Geneva Airport in Western Switzerland. Today, we will experience this beautiful part of Switzerland from above. On this discovery flight, we will visit the city of Geneva with some of its attractions, see the Mont Tendre, visit the Lausanne Cathedral and Chillon Castle. At last we will visit the city of Bern and land in Bern Airport, where we will end our journey. This is a destination travel guide that will teach you about the historic interesting sites, cities and landscapes we will be visiting. You will experience the best places to fly and explore in this part of Switzerland. We will be traveling by air in this twin-engined piston aircraft, the Bern G58 introduced in 1961. Enjoy the flight. Geneva is the second most populous city in Switzerland after Zurich, and the most populous city of Romandy, the French-speaking part of Switzerland. Geneva is a global city, a financial center, and a worldwide center for diplomacy due to the presence of numerous international organizations, including the headquarters of many agencies of the United Nations and the Red Cross. Geneva hosts the highest number of international organizations in the world. It is also where the Geneva Conventions were signed, which chiefly concern the treatment of wartime non-combatants and prisoners of war. The Bâtiment des Forces Motrices, French for power plant building, is the powerhouse of the former hydropower plant and waterworks in Geneva. The structure is positioned near the point where the River Rhône flows out of Lake Geneva towards Lausanne. It was created between 1883 and 1892, and subjected to subsequent improvements, to exploit the flow of the river, to provide water pressure to feed the city's water supply and a hydraulic power network. Furthermore, the weir of the structure was designed to regulate the level of the lake. The structure lost its original function as a power source in 1963, but it nevertheless continued to house pumping equipment to service Geneva's drinking water supply till 1988. The Brunswick Monument is a mausoleum built in 1879 in Geneva, to commemorate the life of Charles II, Duke of Brunswick. He bequeathed his fortune to the city of Geneva in exchange for a monument to be built in his name, specifying that it be a replica of the Scaliger tombs in Verona, Italy. Mont Tendre is a mountain of the Jura, located between the Valley of Joux and the basin of Lake Geneva in the canton of Vaud. With an elevation of 1,679 meters above sea level, it is the highest summit of the Swiss portion of the Jura Mountains and, therefore, the highest summit of Switzerland outside the Alps. It is also the most isolated mountain of the canton. The Cathedral of Notre Dame, of Lausanne, is a church located in the city of Lausanne, in the canton of Vaud in Switzerland. Construction of the cathedral began as early as 1170. The medieval architect Villard de Honnecourt drew the rose window of the south transept in his sketchbook in 1270. The Protestant Reformation, in particular the variant which came from nearby Geneva, significantly affected the cathedral. Chillon Castle is an island castle located on Lake Geneva, south of Vito in the canton of Vaud. Chillon is amongst the most visited medieval castles in Switzerland and Europe. Successively occupied by the House of Savoy, then by the Bernese from 1536 until 1798, it now belongs to the state of Vaud, and is classified as a Swiss cultural property of national significance. The Fort de Chillon, its modern counterpart, is hidden in the steep side of the mountain. Bern is the de facto capital of Switzerland, referred to by the Swiss as their federal city. With a population of about 144,000, as of 2020, Bern is the fifth most populous city in Switzerland. The official language is German, but the main spoken language is the local variant of the Alemannic Swiss German dialect, Bernese German. The Federal Palace is the building in Bern housing the Swiss Federal Assembly, Legislature, and the Federal Council, Executive. It has a total length of more than 300 meters, 980 feet, consisting of a central assembly building and two wings, eastern and western, housing government departments and a library. The building was constructed between 1894 and 1902. The Centrum Paul Klee is a museum dedicated to the artist Paul Klee, located in Bern, and designed by the Italian architect Renzo Piano. It features about 40% of Paul Klee's entire pictorial oeuvre. The building was completed in 2005. It takes the form of three undulations blending into the landscape.